Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet. Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
And on this Monday, we're going to bring you westerns and drama. 3 shows from Sunday, May 18th, 1958. John Dehner, Frontier Gentleman and Advice to the Lovelorn. Luke Slaughter of Tombstone, starring Sam Buffington and the Drive to Fort Huachuca. And Suspense, another production of 0 Hour. I know we did one just a few weeks ago, but I want to air this one because it stars child actress Evelyn Rudie as Mink. And John Dehner, of course, again narrates the show. And we'll wrap the long-form shows up with an episode of The Man Called X starring Herbert Marshall from May 18th, 1951, and the story of zombies in Haiti. And we'll wrap it all up with another episode of Claudia. That's what's coming up today on this Monday. This is the 18th day of May, 138th day of the year. We have 227 days remaining in 2026.
Started really pluming up out of the mountain itself. Very gray, brown ash, just very wide and solid. Almost looked like the core of a hydrogen bomb or an atom bomb plume going up the way it was boiling.
An eyewitness of what happened on this date in 1980 at 8:32 in the morning Pacific time, Mount St. Helens, a volcanic peak in southwestern Washington, suffered a massive eruption. 57 people killed. It devastated some 210 square miles of wilderness. That day, Major David Mullen of the U.S. Air Force Reserve described the devastation.
Just miles and miles and miles of devastation. It looks like an atomic bomb just totally leveled the area.
Mount St. Helens blowing its top on this date back in 1980. On this date in 1860, Abraham Lincoln, a one-time congressman from Illinois, nominated for the presidency by the Republican National Convention in Chicago. Hannibal Hamlin of Maine nominated as vice president. In a major victory for supporters of racial segregation, the Supreme Court ruled on this date in 1896 7-1 that a Louisiana law providing for equal but separate accommodations for the white and colored races on its railroad cars was constitutional. The High Court held that as long as equal accommodations were provided, segregation was not discrimination and thus did not deprive African Americans of equal protection under the law as guaranteed by the 14th Amendment. Of course, that would later be overturned. On this date in 1969, Apollo 10 took off from Cape Canaveral carrying astronauts Eugene Cernan, Thomas Stafford, and John Young. It was the last mission to circle the moon before Apollo 11 put men on the moon for the first time. The veteran astronauts expressed delight after their liftoff.
It's just like old times. It's beautiful out there. You guys sound ecstatic. Man, this is the greatest journey. Fantastic, babe, really.
And, of course, the recent mission, the Artemis II, which took Americans around the moon one more time, trying the newer technology, making sure it would work for such a long mission, proved that America could go back to the moon. And despite what some people want to say, that sort of stuff, knowing what's going on, is very important. A bill passed on this date 26 years ago in 2000 that removed the Confederate flag from the South Carolina State House. In 2004, Sonia Gandhi stunned her party, the Indian National Congress, by refusing to accept the prime ministership of India. And the number one song on this date, back in 1974, I was still in high school, belonged to the irreverent Ray Stevens.
Here comes
Boogie that, boogie that.
There goes
Boogie that, boogie that.
And he ain't wearing no clothes.
Oh, yes, they call him the street.
Boogie that.
Fastest thing on 2 feet.
Boogie that.
He's just as proud as he can be. physique.
Look at that, look at that.
If there's an audience to be found, you'll be streaking it round, inviting public critique.
Now, he's done so much fun music. And sadly, Ray suffered a broken neck last month as a result of a fall. He's resting at home. Doctors telling him to wear a neck brace, and that's about it. They are still going to release a new album. In fact, they have released a new album, Favorites Old and New, 13 tracks. And Ray Stevens, wonderful, fun man. Even, he's not a youngster anymore. I mean, Harold Ray Ragsdale getting up there. He is still making music at 87. Among those who passed away on this date in history, composer Leroy Anderson. A lot of wonderful music. He passed away on this date. The voice of Yogi Bear and Huckleberry Hound passing away on this date. Also, Bewitched Elizabeth Montgomery. She died of cancer on this date. Wrestler Davy Boy Smith. Also, the man behind Fox for so many years, Roger Ailes, passing away on this date. Eddie Haskell from Leave It to Beaver, Ken Osmond, then became a police officer. He died on this date. And actor-turned-talk show host Charles Grodin passed away on this date. Turning to those born on this date who are no longer with us, they include the man behind It's a Wonderful Life and Arsenic and Old Lace on the screen, Frank Capra. The wonderful Robert Meredith Wilson did The Music Man, and you hear him a lot on a lot of shows. He was born on this date. The man who sang Corina, Corina, and Shake, Rattle, and Roll, Big Joe Turner. Pierino Como, Perry Como, born on this date. Carol Wojcicka, Pope John Paul II, was born on this date. Kai Winding, the Danish musician. Actor Bill Macy, remember him as Walter in Maude? He was also in that risque Old Calcutta. He was born on this date. Adam Cartwright from Bonanza, and from Trapper John M.D., Pernell Roberts, born on this date. The very, very funny man, Robert Morse, from That's Life, Jack Frost, How to Succeed in Business, Robert Morse, born on this date. Dobie Gillis and How to Stuff a Wild Bikini, Dwayne Hickman. And Superfly Jimmy Snuka, the pro wrestler. All those folks born on this date, they are now performing in an immense, massive arena that we cannot even imagine.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
One of the things that we did is we decided to go back. The only reason we pulled a lot of the music clips that we use on this show was because of YouTube. Well, we basically said we don't care about YouTube anymore. They're going to kill our channel one way or the other, like they're killing everybody else's channels. And you heard me talk about this a couple of weeks ago, I know, if you catch our podcasts. But here's an example of why I don't want to drop the clips. Because everybody vaguely remembers the name Albert Hammond, but you don't always remember the music that Albert Hammond has been producing. He's 82 today.
1972.
Seems it never rains in Southern California. Seems I've often heard that kind of talk before. It never rains in California, but girl, don't they warn ya?
Albert Hammond, 82 years old today. From Yes, Rick Wakeman is 77. Country singer George Strait is 74.
This is the best day of my life. I'm the luckiest man alive. This is the best day of my life.
George Strait, 74 years old today. The lady who sang about them toy soldiers, Martika, is 57 today. Tina Fey is 56.
No, I'm not an executive. Executives are like, oh, and I'm like, oh.
Tina Fey from Saturday Night Live and all that stuff, she is 56 today. The Blue Meanie wrestler Brian Heffron, 53 today. Rock's best times were in the old ECW as a comedy act. Funny. Jack Johnson, the rocker, is 51 today. And the actress from Man with a Plan, Hala Finley, is 17. Those just a few of the people celebrating the 18th day of May as their birthday. And if this happens to be your birthday...
Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
By the way, if you're wondering why I'm making all these complaints about YouTube and you're wondering, YouTube has started on a campaign against the small creators. They are taking the side of the Mr. Beasts and all these people and demonetizing smaller single-use or single or one or two person channels and doing all they can to drive them off the platform. And I talked about this extensively in a clip that we posted a couple of weeks ago now. If you haven't found it, go back and find it. Because we basically told YouTube, go ahead, strike us. You're going to do it anyway. Because any ads you see on YouTube, we never get a piece of. The only way we get compensated is if you listen to us through podcasts, not through YouTube. So, there. Well, unless you buy Professor B's Digestive Aid. And that goes right into what I want to tell you about. A 2-ingredient formula, Ancient Aphtheria Pure Honey. They work together to calm digestive discomfort without any harsh additives. Instead of dealing with handfuls of Tums, rolls of Rolaids, over-the-counter or prescription medications, try Professor B's Digestive Aid. What have you got to lose? There is a money-back guarantee if you're not satisfied. What's it going to hurt to check it out? Go to profbees.com. That's PROFBEES.com. Read through the material, take the survey, and if you decide it's going to work for you, use my promo code Wyatt, W-Y-A-T-T, Wyatt. And if you use that promo code, you'll save 10% and support the podcast. Your purchase supports the podcast. So check it out. Professor B's Digestive Aid, profbees.com, profbees.com. Cancer patients used it. They got wonderful results. Embrace a healthier gut naturally with Professor B's Digestive Aid, profbees.com, promo code Wyatt. 3 shows this hour from the same date. And that date is May 18th, 1958. It's a Sunday, and I don't have any news items for that day, so we're just going to listen. Starting off with John Dehner. We'll hear from him twice during this hour. First in a starring role as Frontier Gentleman J.B. Kendall, and Advice to the Lovelorn.
Hello, I'm Janet Blair. I'm glad you like to listen to the radio because I like singing songs for you. And I also like doing things to help people. You do too, don't you? There's one thing you can do today that will help many handicapped people in your community. Phone your nonprofit Goodwill Industries and ask them to stop by and collect the clothing and other repairable items not being used by your family. Jobs and training for the handicapped men and women who work at Goodwill depend on your help. Goodwill's workers repair and refinish the things you give, The repaired items are then sold at low cost in Goodwill stores to earn money for wages. As I said, Goodwill Industries is nonprofit, and they need your help to sustain their jobs for the handicapped. Call your Goodwill Industries soon and often. Thank you.
We roll on here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox by going back 68 years. As I said, for 3 shows from that Sunday, 68 years ago, May 18th, 1958. We start off with John Dehner in a show. Did we get this one? Yes, we did get this show from Ted over at Radio Memories. Check this out. It is Advice to the Lovelorn.
I learned 2 things in Cheyenne. One, that Hucky Dummy is baking powder bread with raisins. The other, that love's labor is not always lost, even if you don't know how to use a gun.
Frontier Gentleman. Herewith an Englishman's account of life and death in the West. As a reporter for the London Times, he writes his colorful and unusual stories. But as a man with a gun, he lives and becomes a part of the violent years in the new territories. Now, starring John Dehner, this is the story of J.B. Kendall, Frontier Gentleman.
I had spent a week in Chugwater with Hyena Bob Saunders, who ran the Cheyenne and Black Hills stage station. Now, I was on my way back to Cheyenne to send off to the London Times 1 or 2 of the more choice stories he had told me. There was only one other passenger in the stage with me, a man in his middle 20s. He introduced himself as Tom Hart. He was well-dressed, and at first glance I took him to be an Easterner.
No, I was born in Kansas. Reared in Montana Territory. Now I call Wyoming my home. How about you?
Born in England. I'm trying to make a living writing articles on the West for the London Times.
Oh, you been in Cheyenne yet?
Oh, yes.
Well, how are things?
Well, that's hard to say. I haven't seen too much of it.
3 years since I was there. I guess the town's changed some. This road sure hasn't.
Well, Cheyenne's thriving, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I've heard. Big cattle interest.
I gather you're coming back from the east.
These fancy dude clothes, huh? Yeah, I've been in the east and other parts. Men gets tired of drifting, though. Comes time to go home, that's where I'm headed.
Cheyenne?
Yeah. I made me some good money. Now I figure to get married, raise a flock of kids.
That's a worthwhile project.
There's a girl in Cheyenne, Kendall. We've been writing. Leastways up to a year back, I got a letter from her when I was in New York.
I wish you luck.
Thanks. You married?
No.
Well, they say it ties a man down, but I figure if a gal's got her mind made up for marriage, might as well drop your rope on her, because if you don't, somebody else is going to.
I see you have the philosopher's attitude toward marriage.
Well, I don't know about that, but I've been lone wolfing long enough. Carrie is her name. Carrie Hudson. Used to be a cookie pusher up at the Blue Star Cafe.
A cookie pusher?
A waitress.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, when we get in town, you come on up with me to the Blue Star. Used to have the best eats in town. I guess they still do. I'll be proud to have you meet Carrie.
We spent the rest of the journey discussing matters of both consequence and triviality. Hart had received no formal education, but his travels had given him a certain sophistication, and the time passed pleasantly. When we arrived in Cheyenne, I tried to persuade him that his fiancée would be much happier to greet him alone, but Hart would have none of it. He insisted that I accompany him, and so together we walked to where he knew the Blue Star Cafe to be.
Charlie Bannister runs the place. Charlie looks like bad medicine. There's some says he used to be a short trigger man, but it ain't true. Why, the way he looked after Carrie, you'd think she was his own daughter. I sure had to play it straight before Charlie let me start riding herd on the gal. Say, listen, you hungry?
A little.
Well, you wait till you taste Charlie's hucky dummy. He used to be a range cook, and there's never been a man made hucky dummy the way Charlie makes it. Hey, that's funny.
Huh. Looks as though it's closed.
Now, it does for a fact. First time I ever knew the Blue Star to close. Can you see anybody moving around in there?
No.
What? She's open. Hello, Charlie?
Whoever you are, come on in back.
I sure don't figure. Hey, Charlie, you'll...
What do you say, Tom?
Charlie, this is a fella I met on the stage coming in. J.B. Kendall.
How are you?
Hello, Charlie.
What's happened? How'd you get like this?
I guess you ain't heard. There was a shoot-up in here a year or so ago.
Carrie. Is Carrie all right?
When it was finished, the boys had done the shooting, robbed me, and hightailed it out. I ain't moved from the bed since, Tom.
What about Carrie?
She ain't here no more.
Well, where'd she go?
Asked Jack Feeney up to Holloman Saloon.
I'm asking you, Charlie.
And I ain't saying. You and me was friends, Tom. I just leave, keep it that way.
Now, what's Jack Feeney got to do with it? What, Charlie?
All right, I'll tell you. Carrie took a shine to him while you was gone.
That's a lie.
I told Feeney to leave her alone. There was words. I threw him out. Same night he comes back with one of his boys, and they fill me full of lead.
Well, wasn't this Feeney arrested then, Charlie?
Sure, but it was his word against mine, and Carrie took his side and swore at the trial it was someone else had come in and shot me up.
Is she with Feeney now?
I ain't seen her since that day. Hey, Tom, boy, while you're here, pump me a jug of water, will you? Old Doc Thorne says I got a drink, plenty of water. And Mrs. Carroll's been helping out, but she ain't showed up yet today.
Yeah, sure. I'll be right back, Charlie.
Thank you. I ain't got the stomach to tell him all the truth of it. You'll have to find out sooner or later for yourself. She married Feeney.
Oh? When?
Yeah, right before the trial. Guess it was partly my fault. I should have seen it. Carrie getting lonesome waiting for Tommy, and Feeney coming in here, his fancy spending ways. He runs the gambling in Holloman Saloon. Well, next thing you know, Carrie's looking cow eyes at him.
Well, don't you think it'd be better to tell Hart now about the marriage?
Say, listen, you keep an eye on him, will you? Tom's got a bad temper. He gets it in his head to start trouble, there's likely to be a killing.
All the more reason to tell him then. This way he'll go up to the saloon looking for her.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It wouldn't be so good.
Here's your water, Charlie. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah. Stay away from Holloman Saloon. I lied to you before, Tom. She's there with Feeney. They're married.
Is there anything else I can do for you, Charlie?
No, I reckon not. Hey, come on back and see me if you have a mind to. I'd sure like to hear about your travels.
I'll do that. So long.
You take it easy, Tom.
Yeah, goodbye, Charlie.
You take it easy, Tom.
Well, I guess I'll be seeing you, Kendall.
Where will you go, Tom?
Not that it's any of your business, but I guess you ask out of kindness. I'm going up to Holloman's Saloon and have me a few drinks.
Oh, well, mind if I come along?
No, I don't mind.
We walked down the main street. I knew it was pointless to tell him that trying to see his girl was the worst thing he could do to himself. I rather liked him, and I suppose that's the reason I went with him. He didn't say a word until we reached the saloon. Then he said,
You go ahead, Kendall. I'll meet you in there in a few minutes. I got an errand to do first.
I'll come with you. I don't mind.
I do. Just order me a bottle of whiskey. I'll see you inside.
All right.
Hello, stranger. You're a little early, but what's your pleasure? Cards? A dance? Drink?
As a matter of fact, I'm looking for Carrie.
Oh, for what?
Are you Carrie?
Yes.
Can we sit at the table?
I don't sit with customers, mister. That's for the girls. You want to talk business, you can talk to my husband.
A friend of yours is in Cheyenne. Tom Hart.
Tom?
He's just heard about you. He'll be coming in here in a minute. I thought you ought to know.
Thanks, mister. How did he take the news?
He got it from Charlie. Well, he'll probably get very drunk. I imagine I'd do the same.
He won't make trouble.
I'll try to see that he doesn't.
Has he said anything about me?
Only that he was expecting to marry you.
He didn't write. I thought... Doesn't matter. Anybody got the price of a drink in his pocket's welcome. That goes for Tom Hart as well as the next man. You want a table, mister?
Yes, a table would be fine.
This way. What are you drinking?
Oh, beer, I think. Yes, and a bottle of whiskey.
My husband, Jack, doesn't like him. I wouldn't want Tom to get hurt on account of me. Will you get him out of here if he's looking for someone to sharpen his horns on?
I'll do my best.
Thanks. Beer and a bottle of whiskey, Lister.
Beer and a bottle of whiskey.
Well, where's the drinks?
On their way, Tom. What's the gun for, Tom?
She's right clean and shining, ain't she? Set me back $20.
Put it away.
I bought it and I aim to use it. As soon as I get drunk enough, I'm going to kill me a skunk called Feeney.
In a moment, we return to Frontier Gentlemen. Fast with a quip, faster at making time with a beautiful girl, but fastest of all with a clue. Yours truly, Johnny Dollar, will be along with his latest insurance investigation later today on CBS Radio. Get next to Yours truly, Johnny Dollar on most of these stations. Now, we return you to the Anthony Ellis production of Frontier Gentlemen.
Tom Hart and I sat at a table in Holloman's saloon, and between us lay a brand new .44 revolver. After a moment, Tom picked it up and slowly rotated the cylinder. He didn't turn as Carrie came toward us, didn't look up as she put down my beer and Tom's bottle of whiskey.
Yes, sir. It's a mighty pretty talking iron.
How are you, Tom?
Oh, Carrie. Yeah, I heard you was here. Well, you're looking good. You know, back east, they drink a toast to new married folks. So I drink to you, Carrie. Well, where's your husband, Mrs. Feeney?
Jack's out. Don't make trouble, Tom. What's done is done.
That's the way you see it, huh, Carrie?
You never wrote.
I didn't have to. You were my girl. I told you I'd be back, but you couldn't wait.
I waited 2 years.
You was in such a hurry you had to get Feeney to put Charlie out of the way, too.
That's not so, Tom.
Charlie, he's lying in bed. He don't move anything but his arms anymore. Your husband did a right fine job. You ain't even been to see him since.
That doesn't do much good, you know.
She's not the same anymore. At first I thought she was, but she's not. She was a girl. A nice girl when I left. She got too much paint now. Looks like a honky-tonk woman.
Finish your drink, we'll go.
There's time. There's plenty of time. I want to have a talk with Jack Feeney. He shot up a friend of mine, you remember? You want to leave, it's all right, Cantle. You go ahead.
I'll stay.
You want a whiskey to chase down that beer?
No, thank you.
You know why I'm going to get drunk?
I've got a rough idea.
Yeah? How rough?
Well, Tom, you know, you really haven't got any right to start trouble with Feeney.
What about Charlie? What about him?
The court said Feeney was innocent.
Charlie says he did it.
And if you shoot Feeney, they'll find you guilty. What'll you have proved?
She said she was going to wait. She said she loved me. Now, ain't that a laugh? Love.
That's why you're getting drunk. Then you'll be able to get angry without thinking.
You talk too much.
Well, you asked me.
Where'd she go?
Up the stairs.
Hey, you figure she was lying. Maybe Jack Feeney's here. She's gone up to tell him.
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to find out.
No, I wouldn't. No, sit down, Tom.
Give me that gun, Kendall.
Now, you sit down. You're not that drunk yet, and you're not going up there to start shooting.
Give me the gun.
No.
You're bigger than me, but I ain't afraid to tangle with you.
I didn't say you were.
All right. I'm going up there without a gun.
Oh, don't be a fool. Tom.
Don't rile me, mister.
Tom, she's married to him. You'll find another girl.
Hey, where are you going? How come you're going up to me and my wife's rooms?
I figured to find you there, Feeney.
Well, Tom Hart.
That's right.
I stepped out for a while. If I'd known you was going to pay a visit, I'd have come back sooner. Have you seen my wife, Tom?
Yeah, I've seen her.
Well, we'll have to get her down and have a friendly drink together. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting your friend.
J.B. Kendall.
Put her there, Kendall. Carrie, come on down. Hey, Lester, bring a bottle of champagne.
I didn't come to drink with you, Feeney. I came to kill you.
Well, sure, you can do that anytime, but you'll have a drink first, huh? Here, sit down, boys. When'd you get back in town, Tom?
Today. And I seen Charlie.
Yeah? I heard about Charlie. You know, it's too bad him getting shot like that.
The way Charlie tells it, you did the shooting.
Poor feller. They say it made him a mite loco.
Here's your champagne, Mr. Feeney.
And here comes the prettiest little woman in Cheyenne. Sit down, Carrie. I hear you've met Mr. Kendall here, and Tom.
Yes.
Well, it's like old times, except a thing or two has changed. I got me a new wife. What'd you get back east, Tom?
I'm telling you something, Feeney. I had a gun, which a friend of mine didn't figure I was drunk enough, or maybe sober enough to use. Well, I'm going out and get another one. And the next time I see you, I'm going to be using it.
He sure is excitable, ain't he? You figure he's still galling over you, Carrie?
What does it matter?
What do you think, Kendall?
I think that Tom Hart's in a mood for murder. Whether it's because of your wife or Charlie, I don't know.
Jack didn't shoot Charlie, Mr. Kendall. I know he didn't because we were together that night.
That's true. Must have been a couple of cowboys dropped into Charlie's place or robbed him, gave him lead poisoning, but it wasn't me.
Why does Charlie say it was?
That was at the trial. He said it then, too. Of course, my lawyer, he showed where it was dark in Charlie's cafe, and Charlie couldn't rightly tell who was in there that night. Charlie figured it was me because we'd had words the same day.
I think I better find Tom.
Nah, don't you go worrying, Kendall. You cool down. Besides, Tommy ain't no kind of a hand with a gun, and he knows it. If he comes looking for me, we'll take care of him.
Which was exactly what I was afraid of. I spent the next hour going from one saloon to the next, looking for Tom. I couldn't find him. And so I went back to see the one person who I thought might be able to help.
No, he ain't come back here. Took it bad, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the trouble with that boy. Everything nice and easy with him. Never could figure what he was really thinking, but when he busted loose...
Charlie, are you still positive it was Feeney who shot you?
Sure am.
Well, Carrie says he was with her that night.
She's lying.
Why would she lie?
Well, don't ask me how come a woman does what she does.
I think the one reason that Tom's going after Feeney now is a matter of pride. He doesn't want to back down. He'll use you as an excuse.
I don't need any man to fight my war.
Do you think there's any chance, even a remote one, that it was dark That night you were shot and perhaps you were mistaken about Feeney?
Well, I guess there's a chance, but...
Charlie, if I can find Tom, if he knows that, if you'll tell...
Shh. Come outside. Carrie.
Is he here?
No.
I had to come. I don't want him to get hurt. I wanted to talk with him.
Ain't much for you to say, seems to me.
I made a mistake. I'm not making another. It was Jack shot you, Charlie. I lied for him. He said if I didn't either he or his boys, it'd get you for good. He said he'd kill me, too.
Then why'd you marry him?
I had to. That doesn't matter now. We've got to find Tom. Jack sent 2 of his boys out looking for him. He wants to kill Tom.
Why?
I guess he knows. He's always known how I feel.
And I'm going back to the saloon. You'd better stay here, Carrie.
Couldn't find him, huh?
No.
Well, he's probably sobered up by now. He'll be all right. Yeah, nice fella, Tom. Just a little too hot-headed for his own good, that's all.
Well, I imagine when a man comes home and finds his girl married to another man, it can be a little upsetting.
Sure.
And then seeing a good friend of his lying paralyzed, shot by the man who married his girl, it's likely to make a chap unreasonable.
Even though he's wrong, yeah, I see what you mean.
Then if he finds out that the girl's husband forced her to lie, and if he finds out that the girl still loves him, he'd be in quite a state.
Yeah, that wouldn't be so good, would it?
Now, if I were the husband, I'd want to get rid of that fellow. Say, a fellow like Tom, because my life wouldn't be safe for 1 minute. I'd send some men out looking for him with orders to shoot on sight.
You got any more ideas along that line?
Well, if a man like Tom had a friend, the friend wouldn't want to see Tom, bushwhacked, I think is the word.
That friend is talking himself into mighty trouble.
You think so? Then the friend would make another suggestion.
Yeah?
The husband is quite obviously a most unpleasant person. And the best thing he could do would be to give his wife a divorce so that she can live a decent life with Tom Hart.
I'm back, Feeney.
Yeah, I see you are, Tom.
Kendall, get away from him. I'm giving him a chance to draw, which is more than he did for Charlie.
You heard him, Kendall. It's a fair fight.
I heard. Tom, look out! Behind you!
Thank you, Kendall.
No, not at all. Those are 2 of Mr. Feeney's chums. They've been looking for you. Now, Feeney, you were saying something about a fair fight.
Now listen, Tom.
Draw.
I ain't fighting with you.
You ain't got the guts of a lizard. Draw.
I told you I ain't...
Dirty son of a gun!
I ain't fighting.
Well, I ain't.
Oh, my. Sounded as though you broke his jaw, Tom.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't it?
I think Mr. Feeney will be leaving town. I also think he'll want to give Carrie a divorce.
Oh?
I thought you might be interested. Incidentally, what would you have done if he had drawn on you?
I don't know. Never thought about it. He probably would have killed me.
Yes, I think he would. Well, I'll take care of the arrangements here. You better go over to Charlie's now. Carrie's waiting.
Waiting? For me?
Well, I don't imagine it's for me.
Frontier Gentleman was written, produced, and directed by Anthony Ellis and stars John Dehner as J.B. Kendall. Featured in the cast were Vic Perrin, Virginia Gregg, Jack Crucian, and Harry Bartell. Music was composed and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. Join us again next week for another report from the Frontier Gentleman. John Wall speaking. This is the CBS Radio Network.
Good hearing John Wald. Fun, good announcer. 68 years ago, May 18th, 1958, Frontier Gentleman. John had that wonderful voice where it didn't sound like he was announcing. He's just talking with you. Good stuff. 68 years ago, May 18th, 1958, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. And some people get offended when I talk about buying your old-time radio shows. If you want to get a collection of shows, you should buy them. There's a reason why I don't talk about the big houses, and I talk about people like Ted at Radio Memories. Ted is a fellow who does it for the love of the business. He takes old radio shows and restores them with loving care. And he really cares about the audio quality of what you get. So visit radiomemories.com. Tell Ted I sent you by. And believe it or not, he still supplies shows on cassette and CD on physical media, not just digitally. And that's important. Because if you just get your stuff digitally and you don't do what I do, I buy a brand new external hard drive every 2 years and back up everything to that hard drive. Because if you lose a hard drive, and we learned this a long time ago, when we lost a hard drive we didn't have backed up. And we had to rebuild our entire library from scratch, and that's not fun. But check out Ted. A lot of people still prefer cassettes. People still care for CDs. And you can get it digitally as well at radiomemories.com. Okay, up next, we're going to stay on that Sunday afternoon, 68 years ago. Sam Buffington, sad story of Sam, Luke Slaughter of Tombstone.
The National Safety Council reports that highway accidents are being reduced and lives being saved. But accidents are still a national problem. The major causes of traffic casualties are speed, drink, and carelessness. Driving too fast for road conditions is one of the most common causes of traffic accidents. Next to speed, driving on the wrong side of the road was reported as the most frequent driver violation of common sense in the safety laws. And 1/4 of the fatal accidents involve a driver or pedestrian who's been drinking. Take the responsibility on yourself and urge safety precautions in your community. Every motorist and every pedestrian should obey traffic signs and signals. Never drive after drinking. Never drive on the wrong side of the road. Watch for warnings on grade crossings. Be alert and careful every moment you're behind the wheel. Remember, the life you save may be your own.
Remember, the life you save might be a listener to this podcast. Here we go, Sam Buffington, the sad story of how he committed suicide at such a young age, Luke Slaughter of Tombstone. 68 years ago, Sunday, May 18th, 1958, the drive to Fort Huachuca.
Slaughter's my name. Luke Slaughter. Cattle's my business. It's a tough business. It's big business. I've got a big stake in it. And there's no man west of the Rio Grande big enough to take it from me.
Luke Slaughter of Tombstone. Luke Slaughter of Tombstone, Civil War cavalryman turned Arizona cattleman. Across the territory, from Yuma to Fort Defiance, from Flagstaff to the Huachucas, and below the border through Chihuahua and Sonora, his name was respected, or feared, depending on which side of the law you were on. Man of vision, man of legend, Luke Slaughter of Tombstone.
Yeah, those are good cattle, all right, Slaughter. Better than we've been buying for the fort.
Cattle's my business, Captain. What'll you give me for them?
$35 a head.
Fair enough.
Of course, that's delivered at Fort Huachuca.
Well, now that'll be $10 a head more.
It's only 40 miles.
2 days of trail herding. That takes time and riders.
Yep, all right. But if the beef isn't delivered to the fort by day after tomorrow, it's no deal.
I'll have the herd there.
Very well. See you at the fort, Slaughter. So long, Wichita.
Goodbye, Captain.
So long.
Luke Slaughter, you ain't telling me all you know.
I never have, Wichita, and I'm too old to start now.
Now, how come the cavalry is willing to pay $10 a head for delivery when they got riders all over the place that could trail them cattle?
Trail herding's a job for cowpokes, not soldiers.
These critters are no trouble to handle.
Nope, but other critters might be.
Would these other critters be two-legged?
Yeah. The trouble with you, Wichita, is you don't pay enough attention to what's going on.
Yeah, just what is going on?
Fort Huachuca's been buying its beef from the XXX outfit down on the border.
What for? They got the scrawniest cattle this side of East Texas.
That's what the Army found out. 2 or 3 times they've tried buying from some of the ranches around here.
What happened?
Just about everything. Stampedes, riders shot, herds scattered. Nobody's made a delivery to the fort yet, except the XXX. They never seem to have any trouble at all.
Well, you just sold a mess of cattle, but it looks to me like you bought yourself a peck of trouble.
Maybe so. Those 40 miles to the fort could be long ones.
Howdy, Luke. What brings you to town?
Came to see you, Sam. Pour me one.
Most folks don't go calling on saloon keepers except professionally. You mean this is a social visit?
Well, let's call it business. Running a place like this, you must learn a lot.
I reckon I do. Somehow folks do a lot of talking after they've been standing at the bar a spell.
And you do your share of listening?
Yeah, I pick up a little information now and then.
What do you know about a spread down along the border that's called the XXX?
Stay away from it.
I hadn't planned on going near it. What kind of a layout is it?
Supposed to be a cow outfit. Pretty poor excuse for one from what I hear.
Any of their riders come in here?
All of them. Every chance they get. It's a hard-drinking bunch of hombres wearing their guns down low and tied. Somehow they just don't act like real cowpokes.
Hired gunslingers?
Yeah, that's the way I figure it. Then there's a mess of them. Darn near enough for a private army.
I've heard a little about the outfit, and what you say seems to fit. Who runs this spread?
A fella named Bull Watson. I never seen him. They say he never gets far from the border.
Maybe he's got a reason for sticking close to the border.
Yeah, 2 of them. He's wanted for a killing in Bisbee and another in Tucson. Does most of his talking with a gun. What's your business with him?
Well, nothing so far. But I just made a cattle deal that Watson may not like.
Will you watch out for him, Luke? He's a mean one.
I'll watch him. And thanks for the information, Sam. Oh, steady, boy. We're heading home.
Hey, hold up there just a minute.
What's on your mind, stranger?
You're Luke Slaughter, ain't you?
That's right. I don't think I know you.
I'm Slade. This is Ringo. We work for Bull Watson, XXX.
I've heard about him.
We got a message for you.
Okay, what is it?
The boss heard you sold a lot of cattle to Fort Huachuca.
News gets around fast.
Watson's got the exclusive contract to supply the fort.
Well, now, it's funny the Army never mentioned that to me.
Well, it's sort of an informal contract. Nobody sells beef to the Army but us.
I have. And I'm hitting the trail with my herd first thing in the morning.
Watson ain't gonna like it.
I don't care what Watson likes. I'm going right down the Douglas Road to Crossbone Valley, up through Granite Pass and down to the fort. If Watson thinks he can stop me, he knows where he can find me.
I'm a-warning you, Slaughter. Don't hit the trail with them cattle.
You through talking?
Yep, I reckon I am. From here on, we'll beat the idea into your thick head with the barrel of a .45. Get him, Ringo.
All right, stay where you are.
You're pretty fast with that thing.
Shut up and drop your irons. That's better. Now, the two of you hit the saddle and tell Watson for me that if he's going to try and stop that cattle drive, he'd better hire every gun slick he can get his hands on. He's going to need 'em. Oh, hold it. Howdy, Sheriff.
Well, good afternoon, Luke.
How's business?
I ain't never seen a time when the law business wasn't real brisk in Cochise County.
Yeah, I reckon you could keep busy and never get outside of Tombstone.
I could use about 5 more good deputies. Want to sign up, Luke?
Well, sorry. I've got enough trouble. But maybe I can throw a little more business your way. You interested in a fella named Bull Watson?
Very much, but yeah, he's a slick one. Every time I head south, he scoots back across the border.
Maybe we can lure him away from the border this time.
I don't see how. He usually sends a bunch of his gunslingers to do any dirty work that has to be done.
I figure to keep his gunslingers so busy that the boss will have to come up and finish the job.
You think you can get Watson out in the open, deal me in?
I'm trailing a herd of cattle to Fort Huachuca starting in the morning. I figured I'd have a little trouble with some of Watson's hands.
Want me to go along?
No, I'm starting out with my own men. I think we'll do all right at first. But day after tomorrow, when we go over Granite Pass, Watson should be ready to make his play. If he tries anything while we're going through that gorge, I'd like to have your help.
I'll round up a few men I can count on and meet you there. If I get my hands on Watson, it'll be well worth the trip.
All right. Meet me at the south end of Granite Pass on Thursday morning. I'll try to set it up so he'll come to the party. Okay, Wichita. Here's where we leave the road and take off through the hills. Let's get him turned.
Okay, Luke. Ah! Get on there! Oh!
Let's get him going. Come on, let's ride on ahead.
Where are we going?
I want to take a look at Pistol Springs. The water's dried up there. We'll have to go 10 miles out of our way to get back to the river.
Luke, if you was to ask me...
I didn't.
Yeah, but if you was to... I don't think it's very smart. Two of us riding out this way when we might run into Watson and a bunch of his hands here.
Well, they say Watson never gets this far north.
He might.
He might, but the odds are all in our favor. The perfect place for him to try to stop us is when we go through Granite Pass. We won't be there till tomorrow.
Well, there's the springs.
Yeah, and plenty of good water, too. Our luck's holding out okay.
You want to ride on down there?
No, no reason to. Pull up in the shade of these big rocks. We'll rest the horses a minute, and we'll head on back to the herd. Boo.
Well, yeah, I'm just as glad Watson is staying on his own side of the mountains. I'd hate to tangle with anybody in this mess of rocks and boulders.
It's pretty rough country, and it stays rough, clear through Granite Pass. We've got a tough drive ahead of us.
You've gone as far as you're going, Slaughter.
Who's that?
Don't go for your guns. You're covered 9 ways.
Well, we were so darn careful, Wichita, but we forgot to look up over our heads.
I'm coming down, but don't move. There's a dozen guns around in these rocks.
That's too many for me. I get nervous when I'm looking at one gun.
Well, stranger, I've never seen you before, but I'd say offhand you're Bull Watson.
That's right. And I'm here with my boys because you didn't pay any attention to the message I sent you in town yesterday.
I thought you'd follow up on that, but I didn't expect to see you so soon or so far from the border.
Well, never mind a polite conversation. Come on out, boys.
Hey, there's a mess of them, Luke.
Not as many as I figured. The rest of them must be farther south.
Toss your guns on the ground, both of you.
Do we do it, Luke?
We're pretty well outgunned. Got any other ideas?
Nope.
Now, let me tell you what happens next. You stay here with me, Slaughter, so pile off your horse. Your sidekick rides back and tells your men to turn that herd around and head back for Tombstone.
I ain't a-gonna do it.
If those cattle ain't heading another way in 10 minutes, I'll put a 45 slug right through the middle of your boss.
I'm leaving right now.
Don't worry about me, Wichita. Bring the boys back with you and clean out this nest of sidewinders.
Luke, this ain't no time for a grandstand play. You're liable to wind up with a big hole where your stomach ought to be.
Your friend Wichita's got more sense than you have, Slaughter. All right, get riding, mister, and get that herd turned.
I'm on my way. Get up.
Slade?
Yeah, boss.
You get your horse and trail him. If that herd ain't headed home in 10 minutes, just ride back and let me know.
Right, boss.
Sit down and relax, Slaughter. Your herd ought to be on the way back to Tombstone by now, and if it is, you're gonna be all right.
Pretty sure of yourself, aren't you, Watson?
Looks like I hold the winning cards.
We'll see about that. Here comes your boy Slade, fanning it like the devil was after him.
Well, now what's happened?
I'd say Wichita didn't do what you figure he'd do.
Well, one thing he did do was sign your death warrant, Slaughter.
Boss, there's a dozen of them right behind me.
They're crazy.
They may be crazy, but there's plenty of them, and they're looking for trouble.
Well, we'll give them trouble, but first I got a little job to do. Stand up, Slaughter.
You're licked, Watson. You're outnumbered.
I'm not licked yet, but you're all through. I said I'd put a slug in you if that herd didn't head back for Tombstone, and I always keep my promises.
In a moment, Luke Slaughter of Tombstone returns. An expression you hear a lot is something to the effect that you can't have everything. It suggests a kind of responsible acceptance of life. I mean, not forever expecting some miraculous good fortune. And most of us don't. But there are certain youngsters who refuse to go along with that idea. Nearly every day they live, they experience miraculous good fortune. The youngsters, I mean, are the ones with cerebral palsy. The reason they experience wonderful good fortune so often is that, to many of them, just being able to take a step is kind of a miraculous good fortune. Or when, after years of training and struggle and therapy, when at last some little kid with cerebral palsy is able merely to lift a glass to his lips, well, that's having everything to that child. Somewhere in America, cerebral palsy strikes some child every 53 minutes, every day in the year. United Cerebral Palsy is fighting this ruthless, persistent crippler. Join that fight and give hope and heart to some little kid in one of the toughest fights on earth. Join the 53-minute march on cerebral palsy today. And now, Act Two of William N. Robeson's production of Luke Slaughter of Tombstone.
You want to give me back my gun and give me a chance to draw against you?
No, I don't.
I didn't think you would.
Look out, boss. Here they come.
Done, they got me. Let him have it, men. There's Wichita. I'll get him.
No, you don't. Drop that gun.
Oh, let go.
Stop it before I break your arm.
Slade, don't shoot. You'll hit me. Pistol whip him. Get him off of me.
Coming, boss.
Forward.
Hey, that was close.
Let's get out of here before we get killed. Come on, let's go, men. We're pulling out.
You're going to plug Slaughter?
No, let him lie there. I want him alive when we hit him at Granite Pass. Come on.
Hey, Luke! Hey, somebody really put a lump on your head. Come on, snap out of it, Luke.
We gotta chase him clear back across the border.
You ain't thinking very clear. I only left 2 men with a herd.
That's not so good.
You're darn right, Saint. This bunch could circle around and hit the herd any time.
We'd better get back to the cattle. Get the boys together and let's ride.
You feel all right?
Oh, I just feel dandy. At least I've got a crease on my scalp instead of a hole through my middle. Wichita, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to keep them critters calmed down for the night.
That singing of yours is just as liable to start a stampede.
I guess I'm really singing to keep myself calmed down. Because I don't like the idea of Watson and his bunch of coyotes somewhere out there in the dark.
I don't like it either. There's nothing to do but wait it out.
Yeah, I told the boys to keep moving around the herd and not to bunch up.
Did you warn them about lighting cigarettes? You can see a match for a mile on a night like this.
Yeah, I told them. I hope they remember. One thing sure, nobody's getting any sleep tonight but the cook.
Well, it could be worse.
How?
There could be a moon.
Hey, who done that?
Who's that?
Well, it sounds like Charlie. He was over that way.
Come on, get him.
Get back. Can't see a dad-blamed thing. I hope my horse can.
Charlie, where are you?
Over here, Luke.
Oh,
yeah.
What happened?
What happened? I started to light a cigarette, and some rattlesnake out there in that dark missed my head by an inch.
Dad-blame it, Charlie. I told you not to...
I know, but I wanted to smoke. I forgot.
Well, you better swear off smoking till daylight, or you're liable not to be with us when the sun comes up.
Well, at least we know they're out there. We'll just have to be more careful.
We stand here gabbing, we're liable to draw some more fire.
I reckon you're right. We better split up. Looks like it's going to be a long night.
What's your plan now, Luke?
Get up here on top of the hill. I want to look at Granite Pass before the cattle head into it.
Oh, you know Granite Pass like you know the back of your hand, Luke. You figure that's a place?
It's got to be. It's the one perfect spot to stop us between Tombstone and Fort Huachuca. You couldn't build a better trap.
And we're the bait. That is, if Watson's going to make another play.
He'll make a play. Here we are. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, boy. Whoa.
There's a nice, tight little bottleneck if I ever saw one.
Yeah. Nobody's climbing up or down them walls. If we're heading into trouble, we'll find it straight up the middle.
We'll find it, all right. Take a look down there.
Where? Oh, yeah. Couple of them on that side of the road. There's some more up in the rocks.
There's some in that clump of trees. Watson brought in some more men. I can count about 15.
And there must be more hiding around somewhere. We can't fight that kind of odds and keep the herd moving, too.
No, I guess we can't.
Phew. What a trip this has been. We have a gun battle. You get your skull cut open. Charlie almost gets shot. And now we run into a small army.
All we need now is to have the cattle stampede.
Ooh, don't even mention it. It'll happen.
Sure it will. I'm going to make it happen.
Luke Slaughter, you ought to get more sleep nights. You're losing your grip.
No, can't you see? That herd of ours will fill this pass from wall to wall. You get all our riders behind the cattle, start 'em running through there, and we'll flush Watson and his crew out like a bunch of quail.
By golly, it might work. Yeah, but wait. Now, what happens when we get to the other end of the pass? They'll fan out there, wait for the cows to go by, and chop us down like ducks in a shooting gallery.
We'll just bottle up the other end of that pass and grab 'em as they come out.
You and who else?
The sheriff and a pack of deputies are riding out from town right now. I'm going over the mountain and meet 'em. You get on back and tell the boys what to do.
Luke, sometimes I wish you'd let me in on these things sooner. I'd feel a darn sight more comfortable.
Everything worked out just about like I figured it would, Sheriff.
Hey, you're sure Watson's in there?
He was the last time I looked. And when he comes out, I want him. I owe him for a lump on my head.
Well, we better get ready. Pull up, men.
Oh,
boy. All right, men. Spread out across the pass. As they come out of the canyon, each of you pick a man and ride him down.
They'll be pretty busy staying out of the way of that stampede. But watch out for them. They're all professional gun slicks.
Any questions?
No, I ain't got no.
Good. Now scatter out and good luck to you.
Not a bit too soon, Sheriff. Look at that cloud of dust up in the pass.
Yes, sir. Now, how big a herd is it?
90 head. And they're a spooky bunch of critters. Nothing's stopping them once they really get started.
I think I can hear them now.
Yeah, here they come. And here come the gents we're looking for, fanning the breeze to stay ahead of the herd.
Get at 'em, men.
It's working, Luke. They're too busy running to put up much of a fight.
Look, there's Watson. Come on, let's get him. Up, boy, come on.
We're closing in on him. Look out, he's going to shoot.
I'll put a stop to that.
You've got him.
He's down, but he's still rolling around. Whoa, whoa. Watson, get on your feet.
I think you broke my shoulder.
Luke, here comes the herd.
Stick your foot in my stirrup, Watson.
But I...
Come on, I'll hold you.
Oh, we made it.
Came close to getting caught in our own trap.
Yeah, Luke! It sure worked slick. Man, I never saw a gang rounded up as quick as Watson's bunch.
Yeah, the sheriff's men did a fine job. Now you can get the boys and round up our herd. When you've got them calmed down, we'll drive them on into the fort.
Looks like you win, Slaughter. While I'm at it, might as well thank you for saving me from that herd.
I didn't want you to get cheated out of what you got coming, Watson. A date with a rope at the territorial prison in Yuma.
Luke Slaughter of Tombstone, starring Sam Buffington, was written by Paul Pierce and directed by William N. Robeson. Editorial supervision by Tom Handley. Supporting Mr. Buffington were Junius Matthews, Barney Phillips, Jack Edwards, Charles Seal, and Norm Alden, with music composed and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. Next week at this time, we return with...
Slaughter's the name. Luke Slaughter. When we meet up again, you can call me that. Luke Slaughter.
This is the CBS Radio Network. "68 years ago, May 18th, 1958, Luke Slaughter of Tombstone here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Coming up tomorrow, we'll go to the movies. Episodes of The Screen Director's Playhouse, Miss Grant Takes Richmond, starring Lucille Ball. The Model Wife, an episode of the Lux Radio Theater starring Dick Powell and Joan Blondell. All three of those folks reprising their roles from the original motion pictures they adapted. And we'll have the old Schnozola with us, Jimmy Durante. On Wednesday, we'll have more comedy. Willard Waterman is the great Gildersleeve, Fibber McGee and Molly, Archie Andrews, and George Burns and Gracie Allen. On Thursday, we'll take a darker turn. Inner Sanctum Mysteries and the Detour to Terror. I Was a Communist for the FBI, The Pit Viper, Dick Calmer as Boston Blackie, and The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, starring Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce. On Friday, in addition to our regular three westerns, Gunsmoke, Frontier Town, and Have Gun Will Travel, we'll have the final Jack Benny weekly radio show. And we will have on Saturday the Chase and Sanborn Hour, Fred Allen, and Harold Perry in the Harold Perry Show. I just got a collection of Harold Perry. These shows from the single season show that he did when he left Gildersleeve to go to CBS, thinking that the folks over at Kraft would have to follow the Gildersleeve actor. Well, they didn't. They got Willard Waterman to do the role, and Harold Perry did this show. And sad to say, not the result of the actors. It's just that the show tried too hard to be Gildersleeve, at least in my opinion. Anyway, on Sunday,
we'll have drama with Screen Directors Playhouse production of Backstreet, starring Charles Boyer and Mercedes McCambridge. That'll be good. An episode of Night Watch, the predecessor to Cops. Same thing, except instead of cameras, they carried tape recorder. And Suspense, Herbert Marshall in My Own Murderer. A week from today, we'll have another episode of Suspense. And you know this show very well. The very first production of Sorry, Wrong Number, starring Agnes Moorehead from 1943. We'll also have Barry Craig Confidential Investigator with William Gargan, Lights Out, The Little Old Lady, and The Whistler. That's all coming up a week from today here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. As we head into the summer months, a lot of shows go away. But that shouldn't deter you from keeping listening to the podcast. We'll bring you some special summertime only goodies. We'll be hearing that. Okay, coming up next, we move from westerns to drama. We bring John Dehner back in for 0 Hour.
If your daily routine never varies, chances are you're heading for a great big case of monotony. Everybody needs a break once in a while, and sometimes a vacation just once or twice a year isn't enough. But a break once a week would more than fill the bill. What could you do with that leisure time? Here's the answer to that. You can vary your routine with a fascinating and vital pursuit, spotting planes for America's Ground Observer Corps. It's exciting, it's interesting, and just 2 hours a week of your spare time is all that's needed to keep up the 24-hour schedule of the GOC. Men and women from teenage up can help the Air Corps cover the blind spots in our radar system by volunteering for the Ground Observer Corps, a civilian component of the Air Defense Command. You'll be trained and supervised by officers and airmen of the Air Defense Command to spot planes in your area. Find out from your local civilian defense office how you can be a civilian ground observer.
We continue on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox with, this is, I believe, an Armed Forces recording. And let me pull it up just to make sure. I'm almost certain this is, it's an Armed Forces recording of radio's outstanding theater of thrills Suspense from 68 years ago, May 18th, 1958. And this episode of the program features Evelyn Rudie. Now, you may go, well, who's Evelyn Rudie? She was one of the early television stars. She became an overnight star in 1956. She performed in Eloise on television's Playhouse 90, critically acclaimed, lots of press coverage, and she got an Emmy nomination at the age of 6. She came back a year later portraying the young Pearl Mesta in The Hostess with the Mostess at the age of 7. Now, you heard her, as we do many of the Christmases, in a Cold War, I don't want to call it a drama or a comedy because it's kind of a little of both. It's kind of a melodrama, as she portrays a young girl who wants a dog. Her dad won't give her one. And a dog falls from the sky. Turns out to be a Russian dog that was set up in a spacecraft. And I'm not going to spoil it, but she gets her dog, just not the one that she originally got. In this episode of Suspense, it is once again the adaptation of 0 Hour. And John Dehner narrates, and Evelyn Rudie is Mink, the little girl. And I think you'll enjoy it. From 68 years ago, May 18th, 1958. And that would make her, let me work my math here, she's 8 years old in this episode of Suspense. Well, in real life. But this episode of Suspense, 0 Hour.
Suspense. And the producer of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
All the tender platitudes about the innocence of childhood are uttered by grown-ups. As any realistically observant parent can tell you, small children are thieves, liars, and potential murderers. And no grown-up can hope to understand the savage jungle in which the little one struggles to exist. There is no line of communication. Words are useless. Only with love, discipline, and luck can the helpless parent hope to lead the bewildered child toward the grown-up world where things are not always what they seem. But what if the parents were to be denied that opportunity? What if the innocent little children were to take over the world at 5 o'clock some quiet summer afternoon? Listen, Evelyn Rudie stars in Ray Bradbury's chilling story of childhood, 0 Hour, which begins in just a moment.
In what form can an act of military heroism be acknowledged? In one example, the form is a rectangular blue ribbon set in a gold-colored metal frame of laurel leaves, worn centered over the right breast pocket of the uniform. A bronze oak leaf cluster may be affixed to the ribbon for each subsequent award of the same decoration. This is the emblem of the Distinguished Unit Citation, awarded to units of our armed forces and those of our allies for extraordinary heroism in action against an armed enemy. One of America's newer military decorations, it is designated to recognize activity on or after December 7th, 1941. The Distinguished Unit Campaign streamer is blue, with the name of the cited action embroidered in white. To be eligible for this citation, the degree of heroism required is the same as that which, in an individual, would warrant the presentation of our second highest award for valor, the Distinguished Service Cross. The Distinguished Unit emblem may be worn permanently by all those involved in the cited action, but for those individuals joining the unit later, the emblem may be worn only for the duration of their assignment. Both as individuals and as members of military units, America's servicemen have proved themselves worthy of medals and worthy of admiration by their countrymen.
And now, 0 Hour, starring Evelyn Rudie. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
What a game. Such excitement the children hadn't known in their whole lives. Mink talked earnestly to someone near the rose bush, though no one was there. And then the two little girls shouting and laughing at each other. Such fun, such tremendous joy, it was all Mink's mother could do to get her grimy and excited daughter in for lunch.
Goodness, Mink, I've never heard such a racket out in the garden. What are you and Anna up to?
The most exciting game ever. Just ever.
Oh, and what's the name of the game?
Invasion.
Invasion? Well, invasion will just have to wait until you've eaten your lunch properly. Now, slow down, young lady. Do you hear me?
Can't. Drill's waiting for me.
Drill? Well, what a peculiar name. Is he a new boy in the neighborhood, dear?
He's new, all right.
I don't think I've seen him. Which one is Drill?
Oh, he's just around. I've got to go now, Mom, if we're going to have the invasion.
You finish your milk, miss. Now, who's invading what?
The Martians are invading the Earth.
Oh, I see. And Drill's a Martian,
I think so. He's had a very hard time getting here.
I should imagine.
They couldn't figure out a way to attack Earth, how to get in or something. And Drill says they have to do it by surprise, and even get help from your enemy.
Oh, a fifth column.
Yes, and all this time they haven't been able to figure out how to attack, until one day they thought of children.
Well, that was bright of them.
And they thought of how grown-ups are so busy they never look under rose bushes or on lawns.
That's where Drill is now, under the rose bush?
With all his friends, too. And he says there's something about kids under 11 with imagination. It's real funny to hear Drill talk.
It must be. Well, you can run along now, so you can have your invasion before dark. Bath tonight, school tomorrow, you know.
Drill says I won't have to take any more baths.
Oh, he does he?
And we can stay up till 10 o'clock.
Well, your friend, Mr. Drill, better mind his P's and Q's, or I'm going to call up his mother.
That's just it. Drill says you're dangerous because you don't believe in Martians. Just like you think Drill's a kid. Well, he's not. And they're going to let us run the world when they get in. All of us kids. And I might even be queen.
Well, that's nice, dear. Now run along.
Mom?
What is it, dear?
Mom, when the invasion comes, we'll have to get rid of you and Daddy. But I'll be sure it won't hurt very much.
Well, thanks. Thanks a lot. Hello?
Hello, Mary.
Helen.
How are you?
Well, how nice. Are you in town?
No, I'm up home in Plainfield. I was just thinking of you. Thought I'd call.
Oh, it's long distance, though. You shouldn't.
I can afford 3 minutes. How's Henry?
Oh, fine. And Bill?
Just fine. What about Mink?
Oh, wonderful. Noisier than ever. She's got a new game now. It's taken the place of hopscotch. Invasion.
Is she playing that, too?
Mm-hmm. Are yours?
Same thing. Some kind of geometric jacks, I suppose. Isn't it a scream? All the kids their age are playing it up here. Timmy's got a crush on some guy named, Drill. I think that's what it is.
Must be a new password. Mink likes him, too.
I didn't know it had got to your part of the world. Word of mouth, I suppose. You know kids.
Oh, sure.
Funniest thing, I got a letter from my sister in Boston. She says her kids are playing it, too, sweeping the country.
Well, I wonder where they learned it.
Well, don't ask me. All I know is what Timmy told me at lunch. 0 hours at 5 o'clock.
When?
5 o'clock today. That's when the invasion's going to be. These kids and their imagination. Oh, I wanted to
And
tell
they
you
talk
about
a little
Reggie
more.
and John.
Schoolgirl friends.
So excited about it.
Casual woman talk, but Mrs. Morris was thoughtful. She was thinking of other things.
Helen, I'm so
Of
glad.
adults, of little children with imagination, rose bushes, and their unseen friend named Drill. And she thought of how much she'd forgotten about being a child. And she wondered about Mink, and all the kids everywhere who at that moment were playing Invasion.
In a moment, we continue with the second act of Suspense.
Another visit with Joe and Daphne Forsythe.
Joe. 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 Joseph!
Yeah, I'm up. Pour the coffee. I'll be right in.
Relax. It's 3 in the morning.
Huh?
I said relax. It's 3 in the morning.
I was relaxed. Daphne, why did you wake me up?
Well, I was just wondering what happened to our savings bonds.
You were what?
I had a dream. I dreamed you lost all of your money and all we had left were our savings bonds.
I see.
So I just wanted to make sure they were all right.
They're all right. They're with the other important papers.
You're sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Well, I just don't want anything to happen to them. Savings bonds are the most secure form of investment. Why, the whole faith and credit of the United States stand behind those bonds of ours.
Uh-huh.
So they're even better than dollars in your pocket because the government stands behind them and protects them.
Uh-huh.
And they protect us too, Joe. Every bond is an investment in our country, in our security and freedoms. Joe? Well, how about that? He feels so secure he went back to sleep. Good night, darling.
And now, starring Evelyn Rudie, Act 2 of 0 Hour.
Inside the Morris house, an hour drowsed by, while all across the town in other gardens and other backyards, little children were excitedly playing a game, talking to rose bushes and grass lawns, trees and shrubs. Even children in apartment houses high in the air, conferring with potted plants, cactus and ivy. Mrs. Morris had finished her mending and gone back to the kitchen when Mink burst in.
Hello, dear.
Hi, Mom. Can I have a glass of water?
Oh, of course. I'll get it.
Pi r squared 47. 8 over 56 to the 7th degree.
What, dear?
Oh, nothing, Mom.
Here's your water.
Thanks.
How are things going? The invasion.
Oh, that.
Yes, that.
Almost finished. Drill says we should be ready on time.
5 o'clock?
That's right. How did you know?
Well, Helen called me from Plainfield. She says Timmy's playing it, too.
Hey, that's keen.
I guess all the kids are. Aren't they?
No, not all of them. Not guys like Jill Essling and Jimmy Woods. They're growing up. They make fun of us. They're worse than parents. Well, we'll get rid of them. Jill says it's okay to kill them, too.
Now, I don't like that kind of talk, Mink. Do you hear me? I don't like it at all.
Oh, Mom.
I mean it. You keep on that way and there's no more playing. You'll have to tell Anna to go home and you'll just stay inside until bedtime.
I'm sorry.
Well, I should think so.
Thanks for the water, Mom.
Mink?
Uh-huh.
What did those numbers mean?
What numbers?
Those numbers you were saying to yourself a minute ago.
Oh, that. They're things we have to do to get Drill and his friends out. That's all.
Look, dear, why don't you and Anna go down to the drugstore and get yourself some ice cream? You don't have to use your allowance. I'll give you the money.
Haven't got time, Mom. Thanks.
Well, I never thought I'd hear you say that.
I gotta go now, Mom.
Now, wait a minute. Mink, I want you to tell me the truth. What is this invasion silliness?
It isn't silly. It's just a game, that's all. We're just playing at invasion, Mom. Excuse me, I've got to get back now. See you later.
Mrs. Morris was disturbed. She wasn't sure why, but because she was disturbed, she did something she didn't usually do. She called her husband at the office.
Hello, dear.
Hello, Henry. I'm sorry to bother you, but Miss Maxon said you weren't busy.
Well, not too. I should be able to get home early today. Is everything all right?
Yes.
Are you all right?
Fine.
Mink?
She's... Henry.
What, dear?
Oh, nothing. I just felt like talking to you for a minute, that's all.
Listen, are you sure you're all right?
Yes.
Mink been getting on your nerves?
No, not really. She's playing outside. She's fine.
Honey, is something wrong?
Well, no, I told you. I was thinking about you, and I wanted to talk, that's all. What time do you think you'll be home?
Well, about 5, maybe a little earlier.
5. Oh.
Hey, what do you mean, oh?
Well, I was just thinking... Oh, it's nothing, really. Goodbye, dear.
You are okay, aren't you?
Yes, I'm fine. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Another hour passed, and it was 4:30. Outside, it was quiet, the two little girls more intent than ever upon the endless movement of their game. Mrs. Morris watched from the window, and she had never known Mink to have such powers of concentration. She had turned on the radio and sat drinking a cup of coffee, turning over her thoughts.
Children. Children. Love and hate, side by side. Sometimes children love you and hate you, all in half a second. Strange children. Do they ever forget or forgive the whippings and the harsh, strict words of command? I wonder. How can you forget or forgive those over and above you? Those tall, silly dictators. Those parents.
Mom!
What is it, dear?
Have we got a piece of lead pipe and a hammer?
Well, I don't know. There might be in the garage. What do you want them for?
Oh, we just need them.
Well, if you tell me, I can go
I can get them. Thanks, Mom.
Is something wrong?
Yes, Drill's stuck halfway. If we could get him all the way through, it'd be easier. Then all the others could come through after him.
Oh, can I help?
Thanks, Mom. I can do it.
Well, you better hurry, Mink. I want you to take your bath before your father comes home.
All right.
He's coming home early, and Mink?
Mink had disappeared behind the shrubs, and Mrs. Morris knew it was ridiculous to make an issue of it. And besides, what was the issue? Invasion? Drill? 0 hour? Just a child's game. Time passed. A curious waiting silence came upon the street, deepening. Then from the living room, Mrs. Morris heard... 5 o'clock. 0 hour. It had come. And now it had gone. But was the clock right? And Mrs. Morris, knowing how foolish it was, knowing it was 5 o'clock, went to the phone and dialed.
Silly.
The time is 4:54 and 20 seconds.
In a moment, we continue with the third act of Suspense.
We have together ample capacity and freedom to defend freedom. This is NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. NATO possesses a shield of well-equipped, highly trained land and sea forces, plus tactical air support and special units. The NATO shield extends from north of Norway to the eastern mountains of Anatolia in Asian Turkey. Complete disposition of forces is covered by a radar warning system, plus a perfected network of telecommunications, enabling the Supreme Commander to direct operations with extreme rapidity over a 2,000-mile front. The United States of America is a part of NATO. You should be aware of and alert to the programs and objectives of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
And now, starring Evelyn Rudie, Act 3 of 0 Hour.
"4:54 and 20 seconds. And Mrs. Morris knew that it wasn't as silly as she had thought, because it wasn't 5 o'clock yet. Not 0 hour yet. And then she heard the car drive in, and her husband greeting her daughter.
Hi, Mink.
Hi, Daddy.
How's it going?
Fine.
You got a kiss for me?
I haven't got time now, Daddy.
Now, that's a nice thing. What are you doing?
We're playing Invasion.
Swell. Your mother in the house?
Yes,
Okay, be good.
I will. 0 hour in a few minutes, Daddy.
All right, I'll be ready. Mary?
I'm in the living room, dear.
Oh. Hi.
Hi.
Our daughter didn't have time for a kiss. How about you?
Hard day.
Ooh, not particularly.
Would you like a cocktail?
You read my mind.
Martini?
Perfect. Anything exciting happen today?
No. Oh, Helen called.
Oh?
From Plainfield. I told her she was crazy, but she just felt like calling.
Like you calling me this afternoon, huh? Crazy, huh? What was that all about?
I told you. I wanted to.
Incidentally, what's this new game the kids are playing? Invasion? That's a nice, depressing thought. Is Mink all right? Come to think of it, she looked kind of funny.
She's all right. What time is it, Henry?
A couple minutes after 5. Why?
Well, no, the clock's wrong. By your watch.
Oh, I've got 2 minutes, too. I'm probably slow. You got something on the stove?
No. Just wondered.
Honey, Hey, look at me. Now, what's the matter?
Nothing, really.
Now, listen.
Really?
Mink's been up to something.
Oh, of course not.
Well, then what?
Well, I guess I'm just a little tired and upset, that's all.
You want to go out for dinner?
No, I've got steak in the icebox.
I'll tell you what, I'll barbecue it. How'd that be?
Fine. What was that?
What?
I thought I heard something.
I didn't.
Must have been imagining it.
Boy, you are jumpy. Why don't you have a drink? It'll do you good.
No, I don't want one. What time is it now?
Mary, what is this? I mean it. Now, something's wrong, and I want to know.
Oh, it's silly. It's just silly. I'm on edge, that's all.
Mary, there's...
I am.
I don't like it. Now, that kid's done something, hasn't she? I'm going to get her in.
No, Henry, please don't. She hasn't. It's nothing at all. I just...
What's that?
I don't know.
Those kids haven't got anything dangerous out there, have they? I noticed a lot of junk lying around.
I thought it was a game. She wouldn't have done it herself. They've made her do it.
What the devil is
You better go out and tell them to stop playing now. It's after 5. You tell Mink to put off the invasion till tomorrow. Tell her.
What are they up to? I'd better take a look. Mink! Mink! Good Lord, it's outside there.
No, it's upstairs. I know it is. In the attic. That's where it is.
Mary, it's not up there. It's outside.
It's in the attic. That's where it is.
Her mind had worked that quickly. Any excuse to get her husband away from the outside to get him upstairs to the attic in time. And outside, there were more eerie explosions. And they could hear the children screaming with delight.
It's not in the attic. It's outside. And Mink's out there. Now, what's the matter with you?
Oh, no, I'll show you. Hurry. Get inside quick.
Now we're safe until tonight. Maybe we can sneak out later. Maybe we can escape.
Are you crazy? Why'd you throw the key away? For heaven's sake, the kid's out there. You want her to get hurt?
No, you don't. We've got to stay here. We've got to. You've got to stay here with me.
I don't know how I can get out. Where's that light switch?
Shh. Quiet. Please be quiet. They'll hear us. They'll find us. Henry, please.
There's that noise again. It's in the house now, Mary. Mary, what is this? What's happening? Now, you know. Answer me.
No.
Stop that, Mary. Somebody's downstairs. Now, who's down there? Who?
No, please be
Mary.
quiet. They might go away. Please.
And between his wife's terror and the electric humming from below, Mr. Morris felt a great fear. They trembled together in silence in the attic. Mr. and Mrs. Morris, parents of the little girl named Mink. Then they heard steps coming up the stairs, and a voice. And a queer, cold light became visible under the door crack. A strange odor and the alien sound of eagerness in Mink's voice was almost more than they could bear.
Mommy? Daddy?
And another sound. And the lock to the attic door melted. Mink, with bright little eyes and tousled hair, peered inside. And behind her, tall, wavering blue shadows. Frightful shadows.
Peekaboo!
Suspense, in which Evelyn Rudie starred in William N. Robeson's production of 0 Hour, written by Ray Bradbury and adapted for Suspense by Anthony Ellis. Supporting Evelyn Rudie in 0 Hour were Lillian Bayef, Ellen Morgan, Carl Swenson, and Vic Perrin. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with Ted Reed starring in a first radio play about the Beat Generation. Its subject, murder. Its title, Like Man Somebody Dig Me. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
This is the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
I want to apologize. My note said John Dehner was the narrator on this, and I'm not sure whether it was Carl Swenson or Vic Perrin as the narrator on that, but I can tell you that the narration was good. Alrighty, 68 years ago, May 18th, 1958, Suspense on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. We move away from that Sunday in 1958 and go back 7 years to May 18th, 1951. Herbert Marshall as the Man Called X, dealing with Haitian zombies.
We live in an age of specialization. We work in it, too. The legendary jack of all trades has lost out to the master of one. Too often, however, 20th century employers find it difficult to find the highly trained, highly skilled workers they need. Like any problem, however, theirs will yield to thought and consideration. A physically handicapped worker, for example, may not be able to do every job well, but if he's trained to do the one job you want done, you can rest assured he'll do that job well. A physical disability is not and need not be a job disability. Very often a handicap will even add to the worker's efficiency. Where excessive room noise is a factor, a deaf employee may prove more efficient than his colleagues. Weekdays, call the local office of your state employment service and hire the handicapped to fill job openings in your organization. You will find the state employment service listed in your telephone directory.
Okay, our friends at the Suspense Project answered the question that I asked before the break, and the narrator was Carl Swenson on that episode of Suspense. Lillian Baeb, of course, was the mom. Ellen Morgan was Helen and the operator. And Vic Perrin was Henry Morris, Mink's dad. So there's that. I bring that up simply because I want to make sure I have the record correct, don't you know? Okay, let us move now to May 18th, 1958, May 18th, 1951, 75 years ago, Herbert Marshall as the Man Called X, and of course we have to have fun with Pagon Zellschmitz in there too, as we hear an episode entitled Zombies in Haiti.
Herbert Marshall as the Man Called X. Wherever there is mystery, intrigue, romance, in all the strange and dangerous places of the world, there you will find the Man Called X. No matter what you now take for headache relief, we urge you to try Anacin for the incredibly fast relief these tablets bring the next time you're suffering from a headache. Now, the reason Anacin is so wonderfully fast-acting and effective is this. Anacin is like a doctor's prescription. That is, Anacin contains not just one, but a combination of medically proven active ingredients in easy-to-take tablet form. Thousands of people have received envelopes containing Anacin tablets from their own dentist or physician, and in this way discovered the incredibly fast relief Anacin brings from pains of headache, neuritis, or neuralgia. So the next time a headache strikes, take Anacin for this wonderfully fast relief. Anacin, A-N-A-C-I-N. Anacin at any drug counter in handy boxes of 12 and 30. Economical family-size bottles of 50 and 100. Port-au-Prince, Haiti, like many cities of the world, is a mixture in sharp contrast of the old and the new. An up-to-date airport serves its commerce, and modern business buildings line its streets. But deep in the jungle, and even in the plantations outside the city, the drums of voodoo still sound their pagan rhythms in the night. And again, the well-dressed man who steps from a limousine at the entrance of the government building is a product of the new. But the thing that awaits him is as old as terror itself.
Call for me here at 3, Rinaldo.
Good morning, Your Excellency.
Oh, good morning, Dr. Weimar. Lovely day, isn't it?
Yes, it is a perfect day. Tell me, sir, have you... Look out, Your Excellency.
Huh? Zombie? No, wait, No.
Excellency, get out!
Stand back! Let me through here! Let me through! Your Excellency, why, you filthy...
Your shooting was not very well timed, Captain Andres.
Eh? What do you mean, Dr. Weimar?
I mean, perhaps it should have been 10 seconds sooner, or else not at all. Five assassinations in 3 weeks, and every one of the victims a government official. I just phoned the Haitian consul a few minutes ago, Chief. Says the whole island's in a turmoil down there.
Well, what gets me, Ken, is this business about zombies. The Walking Dead. Why, it's right out of a dime novel. It's ridiculous.
All right, Chief. You don't believe in zombies, and I don't. But a lot of the natives in Haiti do, and that's the point.
Oh, I know there's still plenty of superstition left in the world, but this whole thing just doesn't make sense.
I've seen it done before in Ceylon, the Sudan, India. It's a matter of hypnotism and drugs. It creates a perfect assassin with no thought for his own safety and only one idea in mind, to kill.
But why? Assuming somebody is doing this in Haiti, why?
Well, all the victims have been government officials. It looks like an attack on the government itself.
Yeah. And the little hot spots have a habit of turning into big ones.
Sure.
Serbia, Spain. All right, Ken. Go to it.
Somebody stands to profit by this. The problem is to find out who. And the answer? Well, I guess I better look for it in Haiti. So long, Chief.
Pardon me, sir. Are you Mr. Ken Thurston?
Why, yes, that's right.
Captain Andreas at your service, sir.
Oh, how do you do?
I've been assigned to escort you to General Brock.
General Brock?
The General commands the Department of Police and Military Affairs.
Oh, yes. Tell me, have there been any new developments?
No, sir. Not since His Excellency the Finance Minister was killed in front of the government building 2 days ago.
As I understand it, there hasn't been one of these zombies captured alive.
That is correct. They're like mad dogs. One cannot take chances.
Oh, it might be worth taking a chance to be able to question one of them.
Well, so far there's been really no opportunity to capture one of them.
I see.
These affairs happen so fast that...
What is it, Captain?
This man coming towards us, he's a special investigator hired by the consul in New York. A terrible nuisance, really.
Oh. Permit me to introduce myself, sir. I am Jose Cacahuate. My cab.
South American agent for North American van lines.
From Tucumcari to Tallahassee, Chattanooga to Cucamonga, we haul anything, anywhere,
All right, Pagon, take off that phony beard and come up for air.
I can't take it off. I'm in the Secret Service.
Well, that's one branch of government you should know all about. You've been running for them for several years.
Mr. Thurston, that's my bread and butter you're stepping on.
What are you doing down here, anyway?
Why, I'm investigating this zombie business. Whatever that is.
Oh, sure.
Well, now
Captain
my theory...
Andres, do you happen to have any ideas as to what may be behind this mess?
Well, nothing definite, Mr. Thurston. There is a general feeling that the plantation owners may be responsible in some way.
The plantation owners? Why?
Well, they've had very little voice in the government in recent years. Control has been in the hands of city politicians, so naturally...
And when did you become a political commentator, my pet?
Marla, this is Ken Thurston, Miss Broussard.
How do you do?
And Mr. Zell Schmidt, you know, of course.
Sure. Hiya, babe.
Oh, you horrid little man. Andres, I'm terribly sorry to break in on you this way, but I did want to remind you about dinner this evening.
Well, I'm not sure, Marla. General Brock has assigned me as liaison to Mr. Thurston.
Well, then by all means bring Mr. Thurston, too. You will come, won't you?
Well,
Oh, please. If you like Creole cooking, you'll love Haitian food.
All right. You found my weak spot.
Good. Andres will bring you out, Mr. Thurston, and I'll look forward to showing you around my plantation.
I don't mind confessing that it's a relief to have you here, Mr. Thurston. I'm a man of action myself, and a mystery leaves me floundering.
Well, this is all a mystery to me so far, General Brock. Possibly these case records may help a little.
Well, I hope so, but they don't make sense to me. 5 men in a row struck down on the streets without any rhyme or reason to it.
Oh, I think there's a rhyme and a reason. It's a matter of finding them.
Well, I hope that happens soon, sir. One more murder will mean martial law, and then the whole business will be dumped right on my shoulders.
Yes, I see what you mean. General Brock, have you considered the possibility that one of your own men may be involved in this?
That's ridiculous, sir. The police and army are absolutely trustworthy.
Well, I know that's the usual theory, but...
I can vouch for them to a man, sir.
Something else, General. This idea of the plantation owners being responsible. Is that a possibility?
Well, possibility in theory, I suppose, but not in fact. Why, some of them are my best friends. Fine people, all of them.
I see. Well, I'll look over these records and talk with you later.
Well, I dare say we'll find time tonight at dinner.
You're coming to Miss Broussard's, too?
Yes. Fine girl, Marla. Wonderful person. Wonderful. Well, good luck, Mr. Thurston. Call on me if you need any help, sir.
Thanks, General. I will.
Hey, over here, Mr. Thurston.
Well, Secret Agent Zellschmidt. Still wearing the beard, I see.
I need the money, Mr. X. How did I know what I was getting into? When I heard they were having trouble with zombies, I thought somebody was watering the liquor.
Well, what do you think now?
I think I'm scared.
Good reason to be, too. The chance of being turned into a zombie at any moment.
Oh, don't say that.
A glassy-eyed, mindless idiot with no intellect or... come to think of it, I guess you're safe at that.
Mr. Thurston,
Hagon, what's the tie-up between Marla Broussard and Captain Andres?
Well, who knows, except he follows her around like a moonstruck calf. A lucky dog. She wraps him around her little finger. Why, Mr. Thurston, she's practically got him hypnotized.
And this is my only guest whom you haven't met. Mr. Thurston, Dr. Weimar.
Doctor, I knew a Dr. Weimar in Vienna before the war. Carl, I think his name was.
My brother, Mr. Thurston. He is no longer living.
Oh, I'm sorry. Psychiatrist, wasn't he?
Yes, with a specialty in hypnotherapy.
Oh, your field too, Dr. Weimar?
It was originally. My practice here, however, is primarily medical.
I see.
Listen, everyone. It's such a lovely night that I decided we'd have dinner on the veranda.
Very good.
We'll go out through the side doors there. General Brock.
Yes, my dear.
Would you and Andres like to leave your firearms in here?
Oh?
I'm not really so dangerous that you have to be armed.
Oh, on the contrary, my dear. You're so completely dangerous that mere firearms wouldn't do us the least bit of good.
How pretty, General Brock. This way, Mr. Thurston.
Thanks. Ah, you're right. It is lovely out here.
I wouldn't trade it for all the rest of... What's the matter, Mr. Thurston?
Nothing. I was just listening to the drums.
Oh, yes. Voodoo drums or signal drums. Opinions vary.
Missy Mala, you excuse, eh?
Oh, yes, Granaloo.
Is approval with you if me go now?
Of course, Granaloo. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night, Missy Mala.
She's been with me for years. Devoted. A wonderful woman.
But where's she going?
Oh, she has a little house of her own in the bush.
Huh?
Holds voodoo ceremonies in it, I'm quite certain. A lot of natives still believe in it, you know.
As they do in zombieism.
Yes. Shall we sit down? You on my right, Mr. Thurston.
Thank you.
Andres there.
Well, thank you.
And you on the other side, General Brock.
Thank you, my dear.
Dr. Weimar over here.
Wait! Look!
Why, yes.
What the devil?
His eyes, glassy, fixed.
It's a zombie.
Now, get back. If I can hold his attention, swing this chair.
Inside, Captain Andres. Get our guns.
Just one swing now and...
Good timing, Mr. Thurston. He's knocked unconscious.
Stand back, everybody. Where is he? Where did he go?
No, Captain. Put down that gun. No, don't.
Andres, why?
There was no need of that, Captain. The man was unconscious.
It wasn't a man. It was a zombie. You can't take chances. Well...
You were a little hasty, though, weren't you?
You have to kill zombies. It's the only way to...
It's all right, Andres. You come in the house with me now.
Oh.
You did the right thing, my dear.
You were right, of course, Mr. Thurston. The boy was hasty, but... Confound it, you don't understand the pressure all of us are under around here.
Maybe not, General Brock. But I don't understand why you never captured one alive.
Well, yes, I know, but... Oh, confound it, I'd better go see what's eating the boy.
Mr. Thurston, am I correct in assuming that you noticed the same thing I did?
I saw something, Dr. Weimar. It's fantastic, though.
Is it? Good night, Mr. Thurston.
Good night, Doctor. All right, Pager. You can come out from under that table now.
Well, I'm only hired to investigate these zombies, Mr. Thurston, not to fight with them. Well, so that's what they look like, eh?
Some of them. The other one here tonight looked different, though.
Other one?
Sure. Captain Andres.
Huh?
Didn't you notice him when he ran out here and shot this man? He had the eyes of a zombie.
If you suffer from pains or headaches, neuritis or neuralgia, you should discover what many thousands have known for years, that Anacin brings incredibly fast, effective relief. Anacin is like a doctor's prescription. That is, Anacin contains not just one, but a combination of medically proven active ingredients in easy-to-take tablet form. Probably at some time you've received an envelope containing Anacin tablets from your physician or dentist. Thousands of people have been introduced to Anacin this way. Try Anacin yourself the next time you suffer from the pains of a headache, neuritis, or neuralgia. You'll be delighted at how quickly relief can come. Anacin is spelled A-N-A-C-I-N. Your druggist has Anacin in handy boxes of 12 and 30 tablets and economical family-size bottles of 50 and 100 for your medicine cabinet. Ask for Anacin today. And now to continue with The Man Called X, starring Herbert Marshall with Leon Belasco as Pagan Zellschmidt. 5 assassinations in 3 weeks, and the island of Haiti is swept by a wave of terror. One word is whispered over and over on the plantations and through the dark hills. Zombies, the walking dead. Ken himself was an eyewitness to killing number 6. And now he and Pagan make their way cautiously through the midnight bush, heading for the hut of a voodoo oracle, Old Granaloo.
No, not so fast, Mr. Thurston. Are you trying to lose me out here in this... I mean, how dark can it get?
You mean how scared can you get? Come on, Pagan. I want to take care of this in a hurry and get back to that house.
What do you want with this Granaloo woman anyhow?
Just checking. That zombie came out of the bush about a minute after she went into it. And she may be a voodoo leader. She's devoted to... Wait a second.
Huh?
There she is in front of the hut.
Jeepers creepers. Let's get out of here, Mr. Thurston.
Please come on up here where I can see you.
Oh, it's too late.
Come on, Pagan.
I've been waiting for you, Mr. X.
Why, Granaloo?
My people out there in the hills. They ask what will be done to save them from this terror. And I have not known what to tell them.
And what will you tell them now?
That you have come.
You knew I would come. And you know who I am. How, Granaloo?
There is still much knowledge in the jungle that has never yet been found. Have you found the answer, Mr. X?
Yes, I found it. But I don't know yet how to deal with it.
You will. My people will be very happy when I tell them.
I thought there on the veranda that your pidgin English was all put on.
One must play many roles in this life, Mr. X.
Yes, I know.
I will speak to my people now.
Good night, Granaloo. Come on, Pagan. Wait for me in the car, Pagan. I'm going to stop in at the house.
Mr. Thurston, wait. No, the gun isn't necessary, Mr. Thurston. I wasn't waiting here to threaten you. The thing is, I'm scared.
Yes, I can understand how you would be, Captain Andreas.
You see, tonight is the second time something like that has happened.
You mean shooting first and thinking later?
It's not like me, Mr. Thurston. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all.
You want to understand it, Captain?
Yes. No matter what the answer is, no matter what I've got to find out.
All right. Listen, come with me now and don't say anything to anyone. Stay at my hotel tonight. And in the morning we'll go see Dr. Weimar together.
I don't trust Weimar.
You don't have to trust him. Trust me.
He's rather far under the drug now, Mr. Thurston. And the trance, too, is about as deep as I care to take him just now.
Well, it's entirely up to your judgment, Dr. Weimar. It's a little out of my field here.
Then I think we might try for some of the phrases, some of the commands that were given him when he was hypnotized previously. Do you agree, Mr. Thurston?
Yeah, go ahead, Doctor.
Captain Andres, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
And do you understand who's here with you and what's happening?
Yes, sir. You're Dr. Weimar. Mr. Thurston is here, and you've hypnotized me. A part of me is asleep, a part of me is awake and listening to you. You called it...
Dissociation.
Yes, sir.
Now, the awake part of you, Captain Andres, is the part I'm talking to. It's the part that remembers everything, including the last time you were hypnotized.
Yes, sir. I remember.
What were you told at that time, Captain?
I was told to forget all about it.
But you did not forget. You remember, don't you?
I remember.
And what were you told about zombies?
I was told to kill zombies, take no chances.
How were you told? What were the words? You can hear the command now. What is it, Captain? What is it?
Kill all zombies after they've killed. Kill all captured zombies. Forget you were told this.
It's almost as though a woman were talking.
You can't always be sure, Mr. Thurston.
I can't remember anything.
He's been given a lot of commands to forget. And it's going to take quite a lot of work to get it out of him.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to leave him in your hands, Dr. Weimar. I've got an appointment with General Brock.
Those case records, then, Mr. Thurston, no use to you at all, so it seems, huh?
Well, not much anyway, General Brock.
No.
Oh, I've got a few hazy ideas, but nothing really worth mentioning.
Yeah, that's too bad, too bad. I've managed to stall off martial law until tomorrow morning. That's about as far as I'll be able to push it, however.
Well, that still gives me some time.
Time. That's the enemy I've fought all my life. Action's the thing.
Which accounts, I imagine, for all these trophies on the walls.
Eh? Oh, the animal head. Yes. Collected in Central Africa over a good many years. Nothing any fool couldn't do. But, here is a trophy for you, Mr. Thurston.
Oh, yes. What is it? Polished quartz?
No, it's rutile. Beautiful job of cutting, isn't it? I attached it to this watch chain so I could swing it, like a pendulum. Watch it glitter. Glitter this way. Back and forth. Back and forth. Notice the fire in it, Mr. Thurston? The play of lights deep inside the stone?
Yes, it's fascinating.
I could watch it for hours. Glittering. Scintillating. Shifting. Changing. Patterns of light as it swings. Back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah. Yes, I see.
Makes me drowsy sometimes, sleepy. My eyes get heavy, like yours are now.
Yes.
Heavier and heavier, sleepier and sleepier. So sleepy you can't open them. Sleep. Sleep. And now you're sound asleep.
Yes. Sound asleep.
You can't open your eyes, Mr. Thurston. You're sound asleep.
I'm sound asleep. Asleep.
Good. Mr. Thurston, you're a fool.
Yes. I'm a fool.
Hypnotism is such a simple art. You ought to learn more about it. Now, I'm going to give you some orders, Thurston, commands. And then I'm going to wake you up. You won't remember being hypnotized. You'll forget all about this. But when the time comes, you'll carry out the commands. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
All right. Now listen. I'm having a little dinner party at my residence this evening. The same group that was out at Mallard's last night. And during this dinner, at my signal, you're going to draw your gun and kill Dr. Weimar. Do you understand?
At your signal, I'm to kill Dr. Weimar.
And here is the signal. I'll say, doesn't it seem a little hot in here?
The signal. You'll say, doesn't it seem a little hot in here?
Good. And now I'm going to wake you up, Thurston. At the count of 3, you'll be wide awake, and you won't remember any of this. Understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, then. 1, 2, 3. Natives of that particular area polish the stones by some method all their own. I never could discover how they did it.
That's very interesting, General. Well, I guess I better get back to work.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Thurston, I'm having a little dinner party here at my place this evening. Like to have you join us.
Fine. What time?
Oh, let's make it 8 o'clock.
All right, General. I'll see you at 8.
Mr. Thurston, I swore before I came here tonight that I'd keep the dinner conversation off that subject. And here we go again, talking about what?
Zombies, naturally. Would somebody please pass the salt?
Well, it's a little hard to ignore a subject that's caused 6 deaths in a row.
What have you found out, Mr. Thurston? Any results yet?
Well, it depends on what you mean by results, Captain Andres. None, at least, that have led to what General Brock would call action.
Well, unfortunately, I'm being forced into action. Martial law goes into effect at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Orders of the cabinet.
It's the old familiar pattern, and a bad one. Armed guards everywhere, a curfew, law courts closed, bulletins, orders in force.
Yes, it's an ugly picture, Dr. Weimar, for most people.
For most people. I'd say for everybody concerned.
Not necessarily, Marla. I came down here with one idea in mind. To look for the person most likely to profit from this zombie terror. Well, I found that person pretty quickly. It wasn't really much of a problem.
I say, doesn't it seem a little hot in here?
The problem was deciding how to deal with the situation.
Mr. Thurston, doesn't it seem a little hot in here?
Not to me, General Brock.
But what I said was...
I know what you said. I also know a few things about hypnotism. Enough at least not to fix my attention on a shiny pendulum. All right, Captain Andres.
General Brock, I have here a presidential warrant authorizing your arrest.
But Captain Andres, Look! Thurston is a zombie.
Your gun, please.
Look, don't you understand? Thurston is a zombie.
It's no use, General Brock. Dr. Weimar worked on the captain for 5 hours today. Your number one mop-up zombie is unzombified.
All right.
This way, General. March. All right. This way.
Dictatorship by way of martial law. Was that his idea, Mr. Thurston?
Of course, Marla. It's an easier way than revolution.
Oh. Well, one thing at least. There won't be any more of those zombies now.
No, maybe not the kind he was creating. But there are other kinds. They're fighting and killing and dying all over the world. Millions of them. Mindless and blind, they follow just one command. Kill, destroy, kill. And yet who's really to blame? The zombies themselves or the men who create them?
Our star, Mr. Herbert Marshall, will return in just a moment. If you suffer from pains or headaches, neuritis or neuralgia, you should discover what many thousands have known for years, that Anacin brings incredibly fast, effective relief. Anacin is like a doctor's prescription. That is, Anacin contains not just one, but a combination of medically proven active ingredients in easy-to-take tablet form. Probably at some time you've received an envelope containing Anacin tablets from your physician or dentist. Thousands of people have been introduced to Anacin this way. Try Anacin yourself the next time you suffer from the pains of a headache, neuritis, or neuralgia. You'll be delighted at how quickly relief can come. Anacin is spelled A-N-A-C-I-N. Your druggist has Anacin in handy boxes of 12 and 30 tablets and economical family-size bottles of 50 and 100 for your medicine cabinet. Ask for Anacin today. Now, here is our star, Mr. Herbert Marshall.
Thanks for being with us. The folks you heard in tonight's cast were Barbara Fuller, D.J. Thompson, Will Wright, Lou Merrill, Stan Waxman, and Bill Conrad. Next week, a man and a girl and a plot that sent Ken halfway around the world on one of the most exasperating cases he ever tackled. And speaking of exasperation, of course, Leon Belasky will be there as Pagon Zellschmidt. So join us, won't you, when next I return as the man called X. Good night.
And there you have William Conrad in an NBC production. We often, quite frankly, never, we always associate him strictly with CBS and Gunsmoke. But he did a lot of work a lot of places. So there it is. The Man Called X, starring Herbert Marshall. Leon Belasco as Pagon Zelsmith. She's such a hoot. That's from 75 years ago, May 18th, 1951, on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Let's wrap up today's edition of the podcast by checking in with David and Claudia.
Hello, everyone. This is Robert Merrill. In the American Cancer Society's vast effort to control cancer, there is one aspect that interests me particularly. This is the fellowship program for outstanding young doctors. Here are men who have devoted years to preparing themselves for their profession, college, medical school, interning, and perhaps more time as resident physicians. Many promising careers are open to them at this point, careers which will support their families comfortably. Yet, they accept American Cancer Society fellowships at $50 a week. Now, these dedicated young scientists are working for us. We owe it to ourselves to help them in this tremendous fight against man's cruelest enemy. We can and we must help this fellowship program as well as the other valuable endeavors of the American Cancer Society. Give generously. Mail your contribution today to Cancer, care of your local post office.
Let's wrap up this Monday edition of Classic Radio Theater with an episode of Claudia, as they are fresh off the farm and chicken dinner on the hoof. Well, I guess you could say that. This episode 78 years ago, May 18th, 1948.
Your Coca-Cola bottler presents Claudia, based on the famous play and novels by Rose Franken. Brought to you, transcribed Monday through Friday by your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. Relax, and while you're listening, refresh yourself. Have a Coke. And now, Claudia.
Oh, excuse me, miss, I didn't see you. Be right there. Well, now, what can I do for you, miss?
Well, I see you have a sign out, fresh eggs.
That's right.
And the store in the village is closed, so if you could let me have a dozen?
Be glad to. 67 cents for the large and 61 for the medium. Sometimes I have pulled eggs, but I ain't got any today. I'm sorry.
Dear, that's awfully expensive.
Laid this morning, white or brown. Take your choice.
Well, how much are the brown eggs?
Brown? Well, same price as the white ones, miss.
Oh, well, in New York, brown eggs are quite a lot cheaper.
In Boston, they're quite a lot more expensive.
Oh, and in Connecticut, they're the same price, I see.
Mm-hmm. Connecticut's about halfway between. Be that as it may, eggs is eggs to them as knows 'em. The hens get the same feed. They're treated just the same. So there's absolutely no reason for brown eggs to be cheaper.
No, I suppose you're right about that. Besides, once they're fried, nobody'd know whether they're brown or white in the first place anyway.
Precise. It's a superstition, so to speak.
Yeah.
How many dozen did you say you wanted?
One will be fine.
One? All right. There you are, ma'am. They're all done up and ready.
Thank you. And here you are.
Come again, ma'am. And, ain't you the people who bought the Tucker place a spell down the road?
Yes, we are.
Uh-huh.
We're so near, we hear your roosters crowing every morning.
Huh. Talking of roosters, what about some chickens? Got some fine broilers, roasters, fryers, too.
Well, if you can broil a fryer, I could have it for dinner tonight.
Broilers is fryers, miss. 44 a pound.
Oh, well, that's very reasonable. They're 59 at Franco's.
Self-same broilers. I sell my chickens to Franco.
You mean there's that much difference in price?
That's right.
Well, Franco certainly has a nerve.
Precise.
I should have known it'd be cheaper to buy off a farm than out of a butcher.
How many, ma'am? Broiler, rooster, fryer?
Fryer, please.
Uh-huh.
And one'll do, thank you. If it's large enough, that is.
Right. I'll fetch him.
Will he be nice and fresh?
So fresh he'll be crowing. Come along. You can take your pick. Oh, careful of that wire there.
Oh, thank you.
I don't want you to trip now.
Oh, I'm all right. I'm getting used to farms. My, what a lot of chickens.
Yeah.
They all look like little fat old ladies in gingham aprons.
That's the Plymouth Rock. Nice, tender eating. Hey, there's a nice young fellow there.
Oh, he's lovely.
All right, I'll see if I can get him for you. Here, boy. Here. Confound it! There I go.
But he's alive. With his feathers and everything.
Well, certainly. Only sell him alive.
We want him to... I mean, you see, we don't want a pet. We want him for dinner.
Well, yeah, sure thing. You buy a chicken on a chicken farm around here, and you buy him alive.
Oh, well, then I'm sorry. I don't think I'm interested.
It's up to you, ma'am, but this is the freshest kind of chicken you can buy.
Well, I think maybe he's just a little too fresh for me.
Well, have it your own way, ma'am. I guess you're city folk, all right.
You mean to say it's only city folk who buy dead chickens?
Yep, that's what I mean.
Oh, I see.
Of course, if you want to go down to Franco's, if it was open, waste the gas in your car, and spend 15 cents a pound more for the same bird, well, it's up to you.
Well, I must say everything you say makes sense. Except he's alive. Just listen to him.
Well, like I say, ma'am, it's up to you. But, look here. Now, just see how nice and fat this broiler is.
He's not a broiler yet. I think we ought to call him a rooster. To his face, anyway.
Just look. There's lots of fine white meat. Tender as butter, and just as sweet. And 44 cents instead of 59. 3 pounds, 3 ounces. Tell you what, I'll let you have him for $1.35.
Maybe you'd do it for me?
Huh? Do it? Oh, sorry, ma'am. We just sell 'em live. That way, even the feathers belongs to you.
So awfully pretty.
Got your car here, ma'am?
Yes.
Well, I'll just tie the little feller's feet together so it'll be easy to tote him along with you.
Look, I don't think he likes being held upside down like that.
He don't mind. Birds don't get dizzy.
How can you be so sure?
And, look here, ma'am. This is the way you hang him after you've chopped off his head.
I've changed my mind. Please untie him.
Well, he'll jump out of the car if I do.
What I mean is I'll just take the eggs.
But after I got him all fixed up and... looky here, miss. You're making a big mistake, because once you get the habit of buying poultry fresh off the farm, well, you just don't go back to the other way, and that's the truth.
I won't, you're sure?
I'll put him right in the car for you, ma'am. Sit him down right next to you in the front seat.
Oh, if you don't mind, I'd rather not get so well acquainted.
Huh?
If it's all the same with you.
Well, now, look at my wife. She don't think twice about it now. Just remember, chop his head off.
Yeah, I'll remember, thank you, but I wish I could forget. So does he.
Claudia? Is that
Mama? It's us, Mama.
Oh, is David home already? You better have the omelet then. Did you bring the eggs?
Yes, I brought the eggs. But, Mama, listen, who likes an omelet, really? It's just an unformulated mess of chicken, that's all.
What are you talking about? And what on earth?
Isn't he pretty, though?
Where'd you get him?
Where I got the eggs. He's just a very precocious egg, that's all.
What for? Where do you get him?
I got him for dinner. He's a broiler. 3 pounds, 3 ounces, aren't you, baby?
But he's alive.
And kicking, even tied up. Oh, I had an awful time in the car with him.
Oh, why did you do it, you crazy child?
Mama, country people always buy poultry on the hoof.
Who said so?
The man I bought him from. Well, he didn't say on the hoof exactly, but that's what it amounts to. I think I ought to untie his hoofs, don't you? He doesn't seem very comfortable, poor little thing.
That's nothing to what he's going to be.
Mama, stop making such a face. Do you know how much I saved? 15 cents a pound. That's a lot.
When the chicken is plucked and cleaned, he'll end up a lot more expensive than if you'd bought him at the butcher's.
Oh, nonsense. You're a killjoy. Which is rather fortunate on the whole, because all you have to do is just chop off his head.
All I have to do...
Oh, very simple. The man says his wife does it all the time. And if his wife does it, surely my mother is just as smart. What?
Your mother is leaving this kitchen immediately.
Mommy, you can't do this to me. In my condition.
Well, you should have thought of that before.
Before what? Oh, Mama, it was like a bad dream. All I could think of was the 15 cents a pound.
Oh, you and your bargains. Here, put him on the table, and I'll get the scissors.
You can't do it with the scissors.
I just want to untie his legs.
Oh. And then what?
Well, then I think we should let him walk around and stretch himself.
That's a good idea, Mrs. Brown. He's quite an active little rooster, isn't he?
Better close that door so he doesn't get in the living room.
He has black eyes, just like little beads. I never knew a simple rooster could have so much personality.
Claudia, I do wish you'd never brought him home.
Well, I guess that means we better wait for David to do it.
After all, it's man's work.
And David is so manly about man's work, he won't mind. Will he?
Oh, don't ask me. He's your husband.
Yes, he's my husband. But he never was my husband with a rooster in the kitchen before. Oh, I wish he'd come. Oh, shut up. You're supposed to wish he wouldn't.
The longer I watch this rooster, the less I think of him as a broiler.
Me too. Well, I better get ready to go to the station. It's almost time.
And leave me alone with this... What's that?
It's a car. It's a taxi pulling away from the house.
Hello.
Darling, what's the matter?
That's a fine welcome. Nothing's the matter. Caught the early train, and I didn't want you to drive down to the station in a hurry.
Very sensible, and we're very glad to see you. You haven't any idea.
What was that?
What was that?
That sounded like a rooster crowing.
Rooster crowing?
Mama, he's been drinking again.
Oh, dear. I suppose he thinks he hears it again.
Probably.
Hey, now, what's got into you two?
Nothing. Yet.
Where is it? It's under the stove.
And the trick is to get it in the stove.
Here he comes.
Now, wait a minute, I'll get him.
Trusting little fool. Here, kitty.
Smart how he answers to Kitty.
Oh, isn't he smart?
I'm seeing things. Call a doctor immediately.
We'd prefer a butcher.
Mama, stop saying that in front of him. Makes him nervous.
Him? Who?
The rooster, not you.
Oh.
Well, you see, he's your dinner, David.
Oh. Which of you two women is responsible for this?
Me. He was a bargain.
I see.
We get the feathers and everything.
And when you buy broilers this way, David, you're sure they're fresh.
Fresh, eh? Well, he might be fresh, but he looks skinny.
Oh, he isn't, though. He's 3 pounds, 3 ounces, and very tender.
No. Well, then why isn't he cooking?
He will be. Any minute now.
I see.
Do you want to use a knife or a hatchet? What's so funny? What's the matter?
So that's it. You two sissies, you.
Sissies.
Well, we've known him longer than you have.
Besides, you're a man, and you're always bragging about it.
There are times when I could cheerfully wring your two necks.
Shh, David, not in front of him. He's very sensitive.
Oh,
Please.
sorry, old boy. Come here, Mama.
What?
Come in closer.
What?
I have an idea.
What?
I won't use the axe. I will use a hatchet.
I can't bear it.
I'm leaving.
Now, come here, old boy.
Don't go near him, Rooster. David, unhand that bird.
Unhand him?
Yes.
Well, I thought you wanted me to chop off his...
Well, I love animals around the house, and...
Looks an awful skinny animal.
That's
to
right,
me.
Mama. He's emaciated, positively emaciated.
Wouldn't be enough for 3 people, I'm sure of that.
Besides all those feathers. Oh, David, I think he's much too old to be a broiler. He's tough as anything.
Well, where'd you buy him from?
Just down the road. David, are you going to take him back?
No, darling, I'm just going to buy him a hen.
Now that shortages are almost over, you'll find lots of improvements in your favorite shops. One of the most welcome modern services is the Coca-Cola cooler you see installed in your market, department store, and service station. It's mighty nice to be able to stop in the midst of marketing for the pause that refreshes, especially since Coca-Cola is only 5 cents.
Well, it looks like there's a new member in the family.
A Plymouth Rock rooster. Well, they're nice to have around.
I don't think any of us are going to be able to eat broilers again, however. We're too closely related.
I know what you mean.
At any rate, we won't be faced with a problem tomorrow night. David's planning to take us all out to dinner.
Well, that'll be nice if you get to where you're going.
Why shouldn't we?
Well, it could be that you'll have a little trouble with the tire on the way.
Oh, dear.
And when you have a flat tire the same day that your back porch caves in, and the back porch has to be jacked up, well, anyway, I'm just warning you, Mrs. Brown, eat a hearty lunch.
I'll take your advice, Joe, and I'll also be back tomorrow to find out what happens to us with a flat tire and without a jack. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mrs. Brown. As I was about to say, every day, Monday through Friday, Claudia comes to you transcribed with the best wishes of your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. So listen again tomorrow at the same time. And now this is Joe King saying au revoir. And remember, whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may be, when you think of refreshment, think of Coca-Cola. For Coca-Cola makes any pause the pause that refreshes. And ice-cold Coca-Cola is everywhere. This broadcast of Claudia was supervised and directed by William Brown Maloney.
There you go. It reminds me, and I got to write. Please don't hate me on this, but it reminded me of something that I can't think of, which the turkey that Lum and Abner bought that they couldn't kill for Thanksgiving. And they ended up buying him hot tamale. They bought him on tamales or something like that that the turkey enjoyed. Claudia, 78 years ago, May 18th, 1948, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Thanks for being with us on this Monday. Join us on our Tuesday episode as we will bring you Jimmy Durante and two movies. The Screen Directors Playhouse production of Miss Grant Takes Richmond, starring Lucille Ball, and Model Wife, starring Dick Powell and Joan Blondell. All three, Ball, Powell, and Blondell, were in all three of those movies, and it'll be fun. And, of course, we'll have another episode of Claudia. Thanks so much for being with us on this Monday. See you tomorrow for more Classic Radio Theater. I'm Wyatt Cox.